Part 5, the reassembly. Yeah, here we go. Got the bolts all laid out. This is exhaust stuff that goes on. 2 bolts there. Oops. 2 shorts there. Longs, shorts. Shorts, long, mediums. So I'll get you guys here on the camera. I got my white lithium stuff. And one of my viewers, he said you used the tape. This is the stuff you're supposed to use on your thread bolts, on your threads, on your head bolts. God, I can't talk today. Never mind. So, all right, well, I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully I don't knock you guys down, but yeah, you don't use the tape on your head bolts. You use this liquid version of it, and there you go. So, without further ado, I'm going to get my let's see. Kind of got you guys sitting there. Oh, I don't want to rattle the truck too much, because if I do, you guys are going for a ride. And tonight I didn't bring my other camera with me today, so I'll shed a little light on the subject. Whoa, I don't want to fall it on this camera. Come on. One of these days I'll learn how to do this stuff. Really? Okay. Alright. Yeah, you guys can see. So, I can't see what you guys are seeing, but you guys will see what I do here. And paint her on good. Now I start in the middle. So how's everybody doing? We're getting closer with this old girl. See, when I took these head bolts out, I never seen any signs of sealant being put on the bolts. I was like, really? So I don't know. That could have been another contributing factor to why the head gaskets gave up. Kind of anxious to hear this old girl fire back up again. Let's see if I got her all licked. Oh, boy, that's hard on the old man. Awful quiet in here. Don't need all the fans going today. Holy crud! It's only in the 40s or so, I guess, outside. I didn't look that close. All I know is I needed a coat today. I was like, man. I'm sorry for you guys in outside of Canada that was been getting the snow. Okay, now my shorter, the medium-sized length ones go here in this corner and back there in that corner. I'm only going to do this on one side. I ain't going to bore you through both sides, but some of you guys out there have been asking, and I'll say again, this is just the way I do things, and it's worked for me, so I'm nowhere near perfect. Okay. Now, 2, 4, 6, 8. The 8 short ones. Okay. I can tell, I think another one of my purchases, if I keep doing this stuff, is going to be one of those parts tumblers from Eastwood. That would be so handy right now. And on a small block Chevy, all the head bolts go into the water jacket, so you got to do this. If you don't, you're going to have water and condensation, and that might be why the valve covers and that look so grimy. I got to fill in this port motor. Leaked from day one, so there's nothing fast about this. Oh, you remember a while back I said something about I got that damn red light ticket? Well, I haven't had the money to pay it, and actually in the letter I got it didn't say a deadline. I just got another letter. It's gone up another 40 bucks. I'm like, Jesus. I guess I get some money, I better pay the damn thing. Alright. That's that part. I'll break in some more. Actually, I need the extension. That is so, I know I've said it before, but that is so nice to walk up the toolbox and be able to just, and what I'm going to do is hand tighten this in the proper you always start in the middle, work out. And this, let's see. I know what I gotta do. Try it without a tape. One, two, three. Four. Five. 6, 6, 7. And you shouldn't have any resistance on your bolts going in. Ah! Or a light falling down on you. Really? Hope I'm not all in the shot there on you guys. Oh. Oh, jeez. And even though it's being done hand tight, this is the sequence for a small block. And this motor here, I know some of you are going to go, hey, a while back you did a motor and it was torqued to yield bolts. Well, this is an old enough motor yet. This is just a simple torque it down and go motor yet. I can tell this is going to take some while. Take a while today. That hurts. Ow! Ooh, gotta fill in my calf. Oh, come on. Hey, that's the only downfall of having the exhaust in there. I know that one I gotta do yet, but I can get this one. And then your corner, and by alright, your last bolt to torque is that one back in the back corner there. So and then this guy, but I'm getting the Charlie horse in my leg. I gotta move that exhaust manifold, but and then depending on the motor you have, torque it to the proper spec. Sorry about making it dark down in there, didn't realize that. And you'll be good to go. So it's a long ways in there, but anyway, alright, we'll keep it going and go until we run out of stuff we can do today, because I need intake gaskets, valve cover gaskets, but that shouldn't keep me from setting all the valves. I can do all that today yet too. So alright, okay, as you can see, I got a gizmo down in here, and some of you guys are going, what the heck's that? Well, what it is the exhaust spreader, because these manifolds, believe it or not, tend to warp when you take them apart. Come on. Let's see, am I going the right way? Yep, I just had to get her to go. And what it does is makes it hell. Sometimes you gotta put both of them. Oh, that's why. Damn it, I'll put you skin script. Another sensor. Should be okay. Had that in there when it wasn't. Anyway, that spreads, because if you take these out and you notice as you take the bolts out and the bolt comes out at an angle, well, that's because the manifold went. They used to have bars between there to keep them from doing that. So this was this says caution. I don't even remember. Over expanding my brake manifold. Yeah, so you gotta watch what you're doing too. I can't even remember the name of them, but so yeah, sometimes you got to do them on both manifolds, and luckily I just had to do it on the front here to get the bolts in. Otherwise, if you try to force them in, you cross-thread and strip your head bolts out, and then your exhaust bolts out, and then you're ripping it off to take it to the machine shop to have it helicoiled. Oh, but anyway, I got working backwards. I did the driver's side last. Well, I got thinking I got to fight with the torquing of the head over there. Oops, I bet you guys can see that. Well, anyway, the passenger side head I'm going to do next, because I got this manifold on over here, so I could have that up, so when I pull on that, probably on that passenger side exhaust manifold, that they fight me near as bad. So anyway, for right now, yeah, and I called and double checked. It's cheaper to buy the whole gasket kit than it is just get my intake gaskets and my valve cover gaskets. It's going to cost what it's going to cost the same amount as buying the whole kit. So anyway, I want to sit down, let my muscles stop going, yeah. They're convulsing pretty good. And I guess what we'll do then is get the passenger side head torqued down, exhaust manifold on, then we'll probably put some air to that number 8 cylinder and make sure she holds, which it should. And we're ready to go. Well, then we'll be doing rock arms and push rods. We'll do those next after the head's torqued on. So and on this particular 90 motor, it's been a while since I've done one. You torque the head bolts down to 25, then you go back through again at 45, then a final torque of 65 on this old one. Now, like I said, on those newer 350s, like my 96 and that, those are torque to yield, so I'll have to use that, and I'm glad those motors will be on the engine stand. I'd hate to do torque to yield in a vehicle. So, but anyway, I guess there we go. I'd fall too as I turn you on. Yeah, well, that function's not available. Okay. Yeah. Well, got the valve cover set on to keep from banging stuff around. Got the power steering bracket and alternator bracket and that mounted back. I haven't done the push rods or rock arms yet. I'm just, oh man, I am one hurting dog. Back through here, I can't hardly move my head. It goes from the base of my neck up into my skull. And I didn't have any money today, so I didn't bring nothing to eat. Just text the kid, and she's going to be getting off work here pretty soon, and she said she'd bring me something, some ibuprofen. I really didn't want to take ibuprofen because that's what I'm thinking as I was all this itchiness and that. I think I took so much pain pills and that with my teeth being bad there for that month and a half or so. I'm seriously thinking that's what the issue was, and I really don't want to put any of that in my system because I don't want my system craving it. But I got such a freaking headache, I can't do it anymore. So I'm probably going to just sit down and I ate when I left the house this morning. And I've been out here, got the heads torqued on. I didn't show you guys, sorry, but I took the air hose and stuck it to the cylinder and hit her, and it rolled the motor back. So it's sealed up now. So low blow on that cylinder, but I kind of expect that for as much water that's been through that cylinder. So we'll just get her going. And that's what I'm sick about. I look at it, I'm like, if I had the oil, the filters, spark plugs, and other gaskets, this thing would have been done today. But I still got all these parts here to get in. I got the rocker arm nuts, the rocker arms balls, and then the push rods over there. So hopefully I had that in the shop. Then I've got one container here that's almost empty, so set those two there and bring in the one. But yeah, hopefully the one that asked me about having trouble putting heads on your Chevy, hopefully I got that straightened out for you. Yeah, right, I've got enough pain that it's killed the itching. But anyway, so I guess get in my soft chair and maybe lay back and just all I want to do is start making some money and doing things, but anyway, we're coming right along. I guess this would be shit. It's part 5 I'm working on, or part 4? Part 5. This could have been a 5-part series, but it's looking like it's going to be 6. But oh well. Hey, what the heck? But I tell you, it's amazing how well a toolbox and having everything put away helps do things. So, I just wish I had all the tools that I've had over the years yet. Oh well. Okay. Well, we're back at it. Kid brought me some lunch. Got some medicine. I feel like living again here, so. You know, I told you guys I was going to flip these over so you get the wear marks on the one end right there. When I usually put everything back together, I just flip them in for end, put that wear mark down. So I'll go through and some of these must have been replaced or something, because some of them do, some of them don't. And as you can see, we're putting the push rods in, so we're getting her together. All I know is I really wish this itching crap would go away. Now I know why I like working on motors on the stand. Kind of reach for me. Come on. So, I'll get these on. And so I don't lose track where I'm at. And since I got it dialed around, the cylinder number 1's up. And that, I'm going to go through and just put the rocker arms on as I roll the motor over. And I did put air to that cylinder, and yeah, I did talk about that, didn't I? But anyway, this is where I start getting into the white lifting and grease. I'll put a little, yep. when it's not all, it separates out. So that looks better. Put some on all the and this stuff breaks down nicely in oil. Okay. Now just grab me a couple of rock arms. I've been cleaned. And ready to go again. Since it'll take just a little bit for the oil to get up there. A little on the stud. Push it down. And that way it also helps. Not that you want the nut to turn freely on there, but to alright. Set that there. Oh yeah, that's why I needed that. Excuse me, sorry. I roll the motor back over. When I put the air to it, it rolled on me. Okay, there we should be at top dead center number one. And what did I get? Ha! Grabbed the 9/16 instead. With the intake off, I sit here until she just stops turning. And I just missed that. Okay, she just started turning. Okay. Let's say half turn. And that looks about where they were. That one's touchy. Alright. We'll do that 14 more times. So, alright, be back in a little bit. There you go, the valve train all be in again. I'll roll back down around. Number one's top dead center, so I got the passenger side exhaust manifold to go. And now if I had the rest of my stuff, we'll be getting her done. But let's see what you guys see. Yep, you're seeing me. I guess tell on this old fat man to lean over the fender like that. Alright. I hate when I lose stuff. Take that out to drain the radiator out so it quick get water in the motor, and somebody helped clean up, and that person also luckily I had burned trash because I went through the trash and found the extra set of keys to this truck that they accidentally threw out, and yeah. Anyway, I just ran out of steamboat, guys. Sorry about that. Guess I was thirsty. I ran out of steam. And you know my black truck? I've dumped a total of 4 quarts of tranny fluid into that thing. I think it needs about 1 more quart. Tranny's working. I think knowing that, I might go ahead and drop the pan and drop the fluid. Make sure it didn't start burning something up, but she was low on tranny fluid. That's why I stopped shifting for him. I've drove it a few miles around already, and so that truck's got gas in it. Brakes ain't the greatest. I figured out what the problem is. I got to do rear brakes on it and wheel cylinders. But then again, I got to decide how much I want to do to that truck too. So, but anyhow, I guess. I just feel a little short-winded. I know I've been doing a lot of bending over the front end of this truck, but here's where we're at now. We're waiting for valve cover gaskets, intake gaskets, water pump, spark plugs, and it was running with the old distributor stuff. I ain't going to worry about replacing that. It was running when it come in, it'll run when it goes out. So, but yeah, this truck here, because the van from the mother-in-law, tires are belted, so they're coming out. That thing's out of gas, and I'm about ready to pull the upper intake. I can smell gas off that truck, but I cannot see it on the ground. I did have a gas line leaking earlier, so I don't know if I got hopefully not a spider injector leaking. Tahoe's out of gas. That's the only thing on the farm with gas, and it doesn't have the greatest brakes, which I'm going to just take gravel home. It's shifting, it's going. Like I said, I've dumped 4 quarts of tranny fluid into that thing. It makes me wonder why and how. Because I was just under there trying to find where the brake was leaking, and then I found the driver's side rear wheel cylinder must be blowed because it's running out that wheel, and everything was dry underneath. So why that tranny was 4 quarts low, I don't know. Nothing on the ground, so see, and he just got done with a divorce. I wonder if somebody didn't mess with his vehicle. No, for the train. If I was going to do something in somebody's vehicle though, over a divorce, but then again, divorce makes you do weird things. So anyway, we've and yes, I have 8 iron, man. I know you're going to say you didn't eat. No, I did eat. I just felt fluttery. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me was hoping, in a way, I was going to kind of, I know I want to keep this truck, but part of me was like thinking, boy, if I could turn around and flip this thing for it and get. But then again, at the sale barn, I couldn't even get a $1,600 bid on my green truck, so I don't know. Yeah, I get it done, and all I know is I'm kind of like this other color than green. I've had green trucks. Oh crap! 8 years. Holy cow! Out of all my cars I've had, I think that's the first time I've ever had a solid color vehicle for that long a period. 2008, 6 years. 6 years or so ago is when I got that 97 green. Otherwise, I've had a green truck for 6 years. Out of all the other vehicles I've owned, some were multicolored. Well, the 297s, the dually and the green truck, are the first two vehicles of mine. Nah, well, my green and silver truck, I didn't have that very long. Didn't have that one very. I don't know. It's been long enough. I had a two-tone red version of this, an 89. That's kind of why I want to keep this one. That 89, it was a half-ton, but it seemed to sit higher than this one. I don't know. But boy, did that son of a bitch run. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a part 5 on this truck. And, oh, that drain plug, Jesus. Drain plug, O'Reilly has. I think I'm going to quit trying to talk some. Well, stay tuned and we'll get this one wrapped up, and then I guess I got a brake job to do on that black truck, and maybe drop the filter and fluid and freshen it up. I mean, it's got 299,000 miles, so if it goes another 15,000 like the last one, what the hey. So, I mean, 4 quarts of new fluid in there, what's it going to hurt now? I mean, but anyway, I guess we're gonna go home and get out of here and get this loaded up. So, thanks for watching. She's almost ready to go.